Okay, what's going on, guys? So, today, before we get into anything, sorry for the background noises and stuff. My mom's talking to someone on the phone. Also, so, the mic quality, you might notice it's a lot worse. Because the app I was using before to make these Storytime videos, for some reason I can't mute the gameplay, so when I import these 10-minute clips that I record on my Xbox of gameplay, I import them to my phone to do commentary over them, but I can't, for some reason, I literally cannot whatsoever mute the clips. So this whole time while I would be talking, you all would just hear the background of me playing Rocket League. Anyways, so I need to stop talking. Without further ado, well, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Most people that watch my videos aren't new, but yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get into the video. So as you can tell by the title, this is about the time that this is about the time that this random guy threatened to call the police on us and chased us around the block a couple of times. So, anyways, it all started off, me and my friend Anthony, every single day. I had permission to use his name in this video, I'm pretty sure, by the way. So me and my friend Anthony, every single day, we would just ride around the block. Every single day. And ride around the block like 10 or 15 times a day. Not even around the block. It would be around the neighborhood for hours until he had to go in. And it was back last summer, 2019. That was one of the best summers ever. So we were always riding bikes every single day. So we're riding bikes one day, and after a few hours of riding, this guy is in a red Jeep, and he rides past us, and we get on the side of the road. He's right behind us. We get on the side of the road because, of course, we get on the side of the road to let him go through. He looks at us and just, in his car, just like flips us off, literally sticks his middle finger up at us. So I'm like, yo, what the heck, dude? So once again, we're perfectly fine. We don't care. We're like, oh, he just flipped us off. It's normal, whatever. And, people are just mad at the world. And next thing you know, we're just chilling. And then about 5 minutes later, this guy comes around the block again. Don't know why, but he comes around and he rolls down his window, peeks out the window. You stupid A-word kids. For no reason. We look behind us as fast as possible. We're like, what the heck? And he's like, you all don't know how to get out of the D-word way. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, what do we do? We got out of the way for you anyways. So we're sitting there confused, and I just turn around and I'm like, what the heck? I throw my arms up and I just do the thing where you like push people away. I don't know what it's called, but I like flailed my arm or whatever, like just whatever, go get lost. And he got mad at that for some reason. So this dude, he was in reverse, by the way. So this dude, he reverses to where we were. I book it up the hill. There's this hill and then there's a church right by my house. So I go, and I book it up the hill. My friend Anthony, he's kind of like just shocked at this point. He's just like, I don't know what to do. So he's being a slowpoke and just barely rides. So I'm sitting here and I'm booking it up the hill. I'm trying to go behind the church to hide, and I don't know what's happening at this point, but I'm just riding because I'm scared. In my little 9-year-old mind, I'm just terrified. So yeah, and me and Anthony are confused about what is going on. And he's very slow. So the guy catches up to him while he's reversing. He's like, I guess what I heard from Anthony after I asked him what the guy said. And he pulled over, talked to him, and Anthony told me that he said this. You all are stupid, A-word, little kids that are immature. Go, obviously I'm not going to say the word, go, yourself. And he just booked off, completely booked off. No, he didn't. He said, I'm calling the cops. That's all he said to Anthony. And he books up the hill to try and catch me. I go up and around the church, because I don't think he's going to go up that way. He pulls up behind me, and this dude, I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing harassing little 9-year-old kids? We're 9-year-olds trying to have fun for the summer. What are you doing harassing us? So, next thing you know, he's, sorry for saying next thing you know, 24/7 is just my only resort to say next whatever, and make, whatever. Not make the story so dry. Anyways, so he comes up and where was I at again? Where was I at? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this all in one take, no editing, so this is what happens is what's gonna be in the YouTube video, so sorry about the unprofessionalism. Anyways, let's get right back to the story. So yeah, he pulls up right beside me, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing harassing little 9-year-olds? What the heck are you doing? And he's just like, I will pull a gun out on you, and I'm just sitting here like, he's not really going to do that, so I'm not too scared. I mean, my legs are trembling, though. Like, I'm like, this dude kind of did seem like he seemed like he was on something. Like, a little something. So, I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of scared, but I'm kind of not at the same time. Anthony's sitting back there. He's about to have a stroke back there. And he's, like, probably about, I don't know, probably 100 feet behind me. About a football field behind me. And he says, and then I'm like, what? Why? And then he just says, I'm calling the cops, and he rides off back onto the interstate. Not an interstate. It's like a main road in our neighborhood. It's a main road to get onto the interstate. There we go. That's how I put it. So we don't see him again after that day. We're scared completely. We don't know what to do. We're just like, I don't know. We don't know what to do. So obviously our first thing to do is we go into my house. I ask my dad if he can come in. He's like, obviously, of course. So just in case the guy came right back around. He did this for like 10 minutes. He went around the neighborhood. Who knows how many times? I don't even know, because he probably went a certain amount of times, and we didn't see him until that point when he, stopped and said some stuff to us. So we are just, we are starstruck. So we hide our bikes in the backyard, in my backyard, so he doesn't know where we live. He has no clue. No clue where we live. So this dude only lived probably only a few houses down from us. He has no clue where we live at all, whatsoever. No clue. And we park our bikes out back because he knows what our bikes look like, obviously. So we park our bikes out back, go in, and we tell my dad about it. And my dad doesn't do much because what he's supposed to do, I told him what his car looked like. And hold on, let me switch the clips because, yeah. Let me see here. All right. So we tell him what his car looks like. We tell him what they think his house is. He didn't end up doing anything because it wasn't too serious. And we told him he was threatening to call the cops on us, but he didn't really care. Of course he cared, but he didn't want to worry about that. He had so much stuff going on, he didn't want to stress about that. So he said he's not calling the cops on you. You all can stay in here for a couple hours. Anthony is still starstruck to this day. Every time he rides past that guy's house on not his birthday, by that guy's house when we're riding bikes, he's like, oh look, there's old crackhead's house, because that's what he called him, because he did seem like he was on something the way he looked and talked and stuff. But other than that, I don't really know why he did that. I don't know why he just randomly decided to stop. I don't know if he was on something that day, or I don't know. I mean, from the looks of this guy's, in general, he just looked like someone who was on things. So yeah, Anthony, he called his dad. His dad came down. We rode bikes. Well, we didn't ride bikes. He rode home. And his dad rode right behind him to make sure nothing happened with the guy, because who knows, he could have stopped and did something with me not there. So, as I said, there's nothing too much to the story now. But yeah, that rest of the summer, we were scared to ride by his house. But we still did, because what's he gonna do? Half the time his Jeep wasn't even in front of the house, but we do know it's his. And yeah. And I think he is on things too, like in terms of whatever. I can't say the real word. I might get demonetized from YouTube. But because we talked to some people about it later, probably a couple years later. But yeah, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.